their homes in Oregon, and they're not here, which is a detriment to them. They had as much a right to be here as she did.
All right, guys. Today's story is a bit different. We've got a woman who calls herself a sovereign citizen, which basically means she thinks the rules don't apply to her. She keeps interrupting, arguing, and acting like she's smarter than everyone, even the judge. But that attitude doesn't save her. The judge stays calm but firm, and by the end, he gives her a tough sentence she never expected. So let's jump in and watch this woman's confidence completely fall apart in court. And while you're watching, tell me what you think her IQ might be, because I'm guessing it's not very high.
Our advisory council is here. Mr. Wagner, are you appearing before the state?
Yes.
This is the time set for sentencing. Good.
Excuse me, how you doing?
No, I'm talking now.
Okay.
Listen to me. Is your true name and your complete name Shayna Marie Blackshire?
The court lacked jurisdiction over the subject matter.
What is your date of birth?
The court lacked jurisdiction over the subject matter.
The court will accept the court, based upon a verdict by the guilty in this case.
The court lacked jurisdiction over personal addiction.
As a result of a jury trial, the court finds the defendant is guilty in CR 22209. Count 1, unlawful flight from a law enforcement vehicle, a Class 5 felony. This is in violation of ARS 28624C.
Y'all cannot force me to get sentenced.
Yes, I can. ARS 28622, ARS 28622.01, A1, 28624C, 283001, 283304, 283305, 283315, 13701, 702, and 801. The date of the offense was on or about February 5th, 2022. The offense is non-dangerous, and I'm finding it non-repetitive for reasons I'll state on the record. Count three, that she is guilty of count 3, criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor. It's in violation of ARS 13-1602A1, 13-1601, 13-707, 13-802. And she's also guilty of count 4, burglary in the second degree. This is a Class 3 felony in violation of ARS 13-1507A, 13-1501, 701, and 702, and 13-801. The date of the offense was on or about February 5th, 2022. Judgment of the court that she's guilty of count 5, resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony in violation of ARS 13-2508, A1, 13-701, 702, and 13-801. The date of the offense was on or about February 5, 2020.
Excuse me, advisor. Why is they allowed to do such things?
2022. The offenses are non-dangerous and non-repetitive. The reason I'm finding them is the microphone off, Louis, by the way. Turn it off.
Excuse me, that's illegal. Y'all can't do that.
This is what happens when someone who thinks they're better than everyone else finally gets hit with reality. She's the type who always believes she's right and that everyone else is out to get her. You can tell this isn't new. She's probably acted like this her whole life. She storms into court yelling over the judge like that's going to help her. No normal person does that, especially when facing serious prison time. And let's be honest, people don't start rejecting laws overnight. That mindset builds over years. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably didn't have a strong father figure growing up. Not trying to judge, but this is classic dad walked out and never came back behavior. Tell me if you agree, but I think that's pretty accurate.
Offenses are non-dangerous. I'm finding them
Why are you allowing that?
I'm finding you're your own lawyer. He's not your lawyer. He's nothing can do it. I'm finding that they're non-repetitive because I believe that these cases, all of the charges in this case and in CR 2022-208, which is the prior case for which the defendant was convicted, these cases all of those charges could have been brought together and tried together, but they weren't. I'm not criticizing the decision. It is what it is. It happened for independent reasons, but I'm finding that they are not repetitive. All right. So, Mr. Wagner, do you want to be heard on behalf of the state?
I do, Your
Get out
Honor.
of here. I refuse to, proceed.
And if the victims wish to be heard, we have victims here in the courtroom, a victim, I think, I'm not sure.
No, Your Honor, she's
No, they're not.
outlasted the victims.
So I'll ask the victim. Do you wish to be heard?
The victims have had to return back to their homes in Oregon, and they're not here, which is a detriment to them. They had as much a right to be here as she did for sentencing, but she is her own attorney, and she's drugged us out long enough that the victims aren't here to give a statement today.
Right, so y'all can't do that. Y'all cannot force me, y'all can't vicious me like this.
Ms. Blackshire, I believe that these are repetitive and that she should be subject to the Category 2 repetitive offender statutes.
Talking about the fall.
She committed these crimes. She was taken into custody for the first crimes, the 208, Your Honor.
Form for the U.S. court system.
She was taken into custody for 208. She made bond and was released on bond, and then she committed these separate offenses while on felony pretrial release.
I just want to make clear, to save your words, I do intend to impose the enhancement of 2 years for the crimes being committed while on release. So I just want to...
All right, thank you.
So if there was any confusion about that, I wanted to straighten it out. I apologize for interrupting you, but I thought it was something to clarify up front.
This is illegal.
I believe that it's more than warranted. She was sentenced. Those were separate cases. She was released from those cases, and she committed the new cases. Not only did she commit these crimes separately from the other crimes, these crimes significantly, especially the burglary, I believe substantially affected the victim. The victim, the owner of the property at Morningstar Ranch. Yes, she was burglarized before. No real property was taken from there. As you heard, you sat through both trials. But in this case, in this burglary here, count...
Let me out of here. I don't have to proceed with this. Move. I don't have to.
Count 4, Your Honor.
Let me out now.
The defendant confronted the victim at her home and has substantially affected the way the victim feels about her safety and security at the home, which I think is very important, Your Honor, to acknowledge
Hold
that.
on, sorry. I'm getting...
Are you going to allow this?
What's that?
Are you going to allow
No, I'm
this?
talking to you. Why are you taking her up?
No.
You're not? Okay.
Because I don't want to be in here.
Staying in.
I'm requested to leave.
Oh, you're bringing the chair in. Okay, that's fine. I apologize, Mr.
No.
That's fine, Your Honor.
I was getting signals from the defense.
That's fine. I also would point out to the court that the unlawful flight from law enforcement...
All right, stand by. Apparently they're going to restrain her and bring her back in.
Quit, Marcy. Quit taking my chair, man. Dude, would you take my
Thank you. All right.
This is what y'all brought me in here for?
All right. Defendant is back. You may continue, Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would also point out to the court that count 1, the unlawful flight from law enforcement,
I didn't run from no police.
and count 5, the resisting arrest counts, are not in any way connected with the prior the 208 case. They're separate victims there. These are definitely separate incidents. The state would argue that as well for count 4, the burglary, Your Honor.
No, I'm not relaxing up in the legal the court's
Girl, maybe if you didn't act like a toddler throwing a tantrum, you wouldn't be tied down to that chair. She's acting totally out of control. Honestly, she looks like she started the whole sovereign citizen movement herself. And here's the crazy part. 7 police officers have to deal with her. 7. That's half the department wasting their time while real crimes are happening somewhere else. Someone's car is probably being stolen right now, but nope, all hands on deck for Queen of Delusion. They should honestly send her a bill for wasting so much time and money. You can see the officers have had enough, but they stay patient. Way more patient than most people would. They deserve a bonus for dealing with her. Then the court moves into sentencing. The prosecutor lists her crimes, running from police, burglary, and resisting arrest. The judge reads her punishment. Unlawful flight. 3.5 years. Criminal damage. Time served. Burglary. 5.5 years. Resisting arrest. 3 years. Some of these run together, but others stack up, so she's going away for quite a while. The judge even offers her a free lawyer for appeal, but she says no. He tries to help her, but she refuses. Finally, he tells her she'll be sent to prison. She still tries to argue, asking, "Wait, how much time was that?" And the judge just says, "You're excused. Good luck." He adds that she never signs anything anyway, so there's no point in asking. Then the court ends the hearing honestly. This sovereign citizen stuff is getting old. Every week, there's another video of someone yelling about fake laws while getting arrested. A lot of it comes from broken homes or people falling into internet conspiracy holes. Instead of learning basic life lessons, they start believing random videos online. But here's the truth, none of their claims ever work. These fake legal ideas have zero meaning in real court. Judges see right through it every single time. It's like watching someone play a game of legal Jenga, pulling random nonsense until everything collapses on them. So what do you guys think of this case? This one was wild. I haven't seen someone act this crazy in court for a long time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.